treat you with respect. Another reason why not tryna meet him, so forget that, girl, I'm a homebody. Fuck your function, I'll stay in and start my own party. If I'm killing plans tonight, then I am so sorry. Can't fake it if I don't vibe with nobody. I don't vibe with you, I just don't vibe with you. I just don't vibe with you. I can't deny the truth. I'm saying I'm good off you. What it look like? Why your friends looking at me like I ruined life? Is it cause I'm black? Nah, I ain't gon' go there. Her friends already sick of me, I feel like Rudy Gobert. Am I not the type y'all was talking about growing up? Out of place, got me feeling like a foreigner. Even after everything I am doing for her, ain't enough, you ain't got a lot of kick it. That's why I'm a homebody. Fuck your function, I'll stay in and start my own party. If I'm killing plans tonight, then I am so sorry. Can't fake it if I don't vibe with nobody. I just don't vibe with you. I just don't vibe with you. I just don't vibe with you. I can't deny the truth. I'm saying I'm good off you.
Hello, everybody. Ryzen, thank you so much for resubscribing for 8 months. Man, shout out to you. Let me know your artist name in the chat again really quickly, just so I can make sure I pull up the right song to the top of the queue. Your song will get played first. I believe it is just RYXEN. Just confirm. Yeah, I thought it. All right, cool. We're going to get started here in a second soon. Caleb, thank you so much for the sub. So if you are new here today, if you want to guarantee your song gets played on stream today, there is a way to do that. If you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up the queue. Those songs will play first. If you don't want to do that, you can stick around for the rest of the stream, and in the last 15 minutes, I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. So stick around, hang out with us, and have a good time. If you are here in the chat, do me a quick favor, hit that tweet link, tell your friends to come hang out. I'm going to let everybody in the Discord know we're getting going, and then we will get started. Shout out to you guys. If you want to submit at any point, just make sure you hit command submit or command feedback, and that will give you the link the way you need to submit your music. 30 checking in. It's release day. Congrats on your release today. Soraya in the chat, Lakewood in the chat. What's cracking? Happy Monday, everybody. Let us know what you got up to this weekend. Did anybody do anything fun? Did you? Hey. Caleb CJP, thank you so much. Because you did that twice, you do get 2 submission bumps. So if you do subscribe or gift a sub more than once, I will bump more than one song up for you. Went to a fire bar and Cisco Swank and Little Titus were randomly playing. That's cool. Monday it is, happy it is not. Well, we're going to turn that around for you. Hopefully with this music we're all about to listen to together. And these artists we're about to discover, because that is one of the best parts of Monday. For me, if I'm being completely honest. Ryu in the chat, what's cracking? Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Right now we're listening to That's Me / Breathe Fly by Trevor Knightley. You can find this in the songs I found in my comments, the playlist on Spotify. You can also find this on my TikTok, where I do share the songs that I find in my comments. Dude, the Mohawk. Oh, you're back again. We can't wait to hear some Matt Gordon today. Again, if you are new in the chat, there is a way to guarantee these songs get played today. Bryson, happy Monday. If you want to guarantee a song gets played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub to the channel, and that will get you bumped up in the queue. Currently, we have a queue of 1, 2, 3, 4 subscriber songs that will play first. You can do that at any point during the stream, and if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Stick around for the last 15 minutes, and I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. You just have to stick around and hang out with us to be considered for that. And you got to pay attention and be in the chat. That's all. We're going to get started here in a second. In the meantime, make sure you hit that tweet link. Make sure you submit your music. And get in here live.
But y'all knew that. Just trying to do to my blues. But y'all knew that. Just trying to do something new. Who's you? Depends. Let me list the
Tova Makes Music, Raheem F. Thank you for the subs. Let's make sure we get you in this queue as well, Tova. I got you, my dude. Raheem F. What is your artist name again? Let me know, just so I can make sure I get it pulled up. Trevion, thank you so much. Ryu, thank you so much. What have you got for us, Trevion or Ryu? Oh, Alan Warhol, we got a new one today. New Rahul visual in the form. Can't wait to see that. Trevion, if you need the link, hit submit. At any point, it'll pop up in the chat. Command submit will get you that link. Key F is 98. Let's make sure we get you. Baby Mandel in the chat. Voices Chris in the chat. Hello. Welcome, friends. I hope you had a great weekend. Trevion, let's get you. I'm going to turn the camera on it in a second. But remember, if you want to guarantee the song is played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or get the sub. And that will get you bumped in the queue, just like these artists that I'm doing that for right now. Coming to New York in October, definitely let me know when you're here. Pearson, SL, what's up? Welcome for the first time. Hope we may have an Isaac song together. Ooh, should I tease it a little bit, Chris? I heard we might. All right, let's get into it. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm feeling much better. COVID sucks. Don't get it. Holla Beats, let me know your artist name again in the chat, my dude. Thank you so much for the sub. So we do have a little queue that's built up right now. Caleb CJP. If you have multiple songs, make sure you submit. Multiple songs. The wedding was fantastic. We had an amazing time. Tottenham coming for my neck. Not on this form. Can't see, it's too bright. Artist name is Hollowhead. That's what I thought. Trevion, did you submit in the Google form? If you did not, please make sure you do that. Monday, Ryzen, thank you. Wolf Jerry in this bitch, congratulations on everything. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? What have you guys been up to? How are your weekends? Peyton Binge. One day I'm gonna remember. It's Campbell, thank you for the follow. I have one song. Oh, well, bro, thank you so much. We appreciate that support. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it, and I fuck with you for it. Thank you. That's not the only reason, but thank you. I do appreciate it a lot. Highway Story, let's get you pulled up. So again, what you're watching me do right now is just build this queue of subscribers first and foremost. Those songs will get played first. That's just how it works. It does guarantee the song will get played today as well before the end of the stream. Otherwise, I can't guarantee it. Just truthfully, you can see how many submissions we got over here from today alone. If I don't get to you today, make sure you resubmit on Friday. You like my guitar? I just got a little tiny amp today as well, so I'm going to teach myself how to play electric guitar. I've been playing Foo Fighters songs all day, and it's been lit. We've been having a good time. The amp is literally like this big. It's tight. Having a good time. Okay, so a couple things about the stream and how this works. We'll listen to this while we do it. So this is how this works. I'm going to go in order of this. All right, subscribers are from here to here right now. If at any point you subscribe or get to sub, you will get pulled into that priority list. Those songs will play first, and then it's guaranteed that you'll play all the way through, okay? Last 15 minutes, I'll be bumping people up from the chat, specifically, for free. When we get to that point, I'm going to tell you to start putting your artist names in the chat. Don't do that unless you subscribe until then, okay? But when we get to the last 15 minutes, I'll be pulling people up for free. We're not going to get to all these songs today. It's impossible. There's too many. I only stream for 2 hours. I'm going to try and get to as many as possible. So that's basically it. As we're listening to the songs, let us know what you think. We all want to know what you think of these songs. That is kind of the point. Also, it's not just about my opinion. It's about your opinion as well. But be respectful. Be kind. Pretty much everyone in here is a creator, and you know how much effort it takes and how difficult it is to put yourself out there. So just keep that in mind as you give me feedback. Constructive feedback is key. Okay? That is what we're looking for. I'm also going to be pulling up the socials as we go. So if you hear something you like, go follow the artist. It's very important. We want to make sure we support artists. That's the point, okay? This song is called Good to Go by Wilma. And it's fire. I really like it too. That's why I saved it. And my songs I found in my comments playlist on Spotify / TikTok. I share them all on TikTok as well. So go follow me there if you haven't. It's just the same as everywhere else. KayvanMD. All right. With that all said, let's get into it so we can try and get through as many songs as possible. This first one came from Ryzen. who did subscribe today. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the support. This is called Morning Swim Mighty Mix Test Master 7. So again, that constructive feedback is key. Let us know what you think. This is unreleased. Arande, thank you. My engineer posted it. Fire. Oh. Loving that guitar tone already. Love the intro. I actually love the tone of the whole mix. Oh, we had a level 4 hype train. Thank you, guys. Freezer said this is already tasteful. Wolf Trey hit him with the old emote. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like this a lot. I like the overall feeling of it and the tone of everything. The drums feel really good. Professor DK, you know I love you. I love all you guys. I love this community. Hollow Hippie says very nice vocal. The vocal do feel really good. Super warm. Arande, let me know when your submission is in and I will pull it. I love these. I do too. This is very much the type of music that I've been enjoying the most recently. So I really like this direction for you. This can't be. Is this your actual? Is this the right socials? It's this one, right? Ryzen Official. Had to bump that Rahul up. Did you automatically resubscribe? Just let me know if you did, because I don't get a notification if you automatically resubscribe. Sorry. And I trust you. Just let me know. Ryzen Official on Instagram. X instead of an I. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, I like this. 10 out of 10 would listen to this in my own time. And probably try and learn the tabs and multiple guitar as well. Oh, I got you. Always gotta let me know, but I got you. I believe you. 11-month anniversary. Congratulations on 11 months. Congrats to us on 11 months. Ryzen Official, again, with an X instead of a Z on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Next up, we got CJ the Prince. Would love any feedback that any people have. Hey, I hope we get to Nello Lucci tonight as well. That sounds Italian, and I do like Italian music. I want to send you a good song, but it's not mixed well. That's fine. Hey, who knows? Maybe someone in the chat will give you that note on that mix that'll make it perfect. You feel me? This is Art Shop by Question It, featuring CJ the Prince. I actually think I listened to this morning. I was looking through my comments, and I think this was in there. She's definitely not Italian. Oh, okay. Then I apologize for making the assumption that Nello Lucci was Italian. Send it! Cover art is dope. Alright, let us know your feedback in the chat when we get into it. Terencio, oh, you got one for us, bro. Been a minute.
I've been at it for a while. You ain't come around, wondering when you gon' fix your smile. I've been feeling foul. When you're feeling upset, I'll help you slam some doors. I ain't got the answers like I'm swayed, but I
this
can
does slide.
Yours. Yeah, I'll wait until my fuse is up.
There's like a weird like white noise on the vocal though that I don't know if I'm crazy about.
Couple pages, I'm a concave, trapped inside this enclave. How I'm supposed to find space? I don't really need it. Got me feeling like I'm Conway. Brain been getting scattered, automatic knows that I stay. Yeah.
Mr. Dayora says this is a bop.
That gon' make the days quicker, baby.
It does feel good.
I wanna gaze into, and when we face issues,
I do wish it was like maybe a little.
This
is like a weird one. It feels like this maybe a little too low mid in the EQ of the vocal specifically. So it does. It feels like it's down here. And I wish there was a little bit more mid-high range. specifically in the EQ on the vocal. And I do think that would help a little bit overall. But I like the song. I like the vibe of the song. I think it's a really fun song as well. That's just a really picky note on my part.
Be my major deal as long as I'm with you, Brian De Palma. How you dress?
And I think I did like this morning when I listened to it too. I might have saved it in my songs I found on songs I found on my comments playlist. Question dot it.
Waters every day, spring and you're the centerpiece for real. Ain't no better craving.
On Instagram, if you're rocking with this one. Production is a vibe, bro. That whistle is delicious. The whistle is really nice. There's a lot of stuff in the background of the production that I really like. Really nice. There's a tiny fly in here. You got me feeling so high when I'm feeling down. Wanna be with you when it pours out. Question underscore dot underscore it on Twitter if you're rocking with this one.
Yeah, should've came by when the sun was down.
Lots of really nice production notes in here. Question, did you produce this or are you rapping on it? CJ the Prince is the rapper on this, right? You produce this? Production does go crazy. I really like the production a lot. It's really wavy. Yeah, my main feedback on this is really vocal mix specific. I just wish there was a little bit more high mid range in the EQ specifically on the vocal so that it didn't muddy as much with that low end in the production, and that is literally my only feedback at all. I really do like the song. I really do enjoy it. I think it was a really fun listen. You guys killed it on the actual art side of it. Yeah, honestly, like, and that's just personal preference too. I wouldn't even say that it's like it's not detrimental to the way the song feels, but that would be my feedback personally. One call away by 3-0. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Blood stain from me taking down your pose. Let me go relieve all of your woes.
Thank you, Aronde.
If you won't be here tomorrow,
I think I'm still missing Trevion's song as well.
I am not for the borrow. No, I am not for Subaru.
Shane, what's good?
No problem. I'll find me another fix.
Caleb, it comes over time, bro. It just comes with trying a bunch of stuff and getting feedback. That's it. And then finding the right engineer for you. That's really the big thing. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Ryu says wavy. This one is pretty fucking wavy.
But I'm one call away for when you need it. Tell me what you can.
It's Camel Music says, I want to throw a verse on this so bad. Well, you're going to have to hit up AKA30. 4 underscores, 3 underscores maybe. On Instagram. AKA30 1 underscore on Twitter. Linda Star question, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I ain't with none of that. I'm not the type to call you back.
Oh, love this part. Hit me. 3 underscores, 3 underscores, 30, aka 30, 3 underscores on Instagram.
I won't double back, I double up my cup.
At least I say that to myself.
Ah, Rokai.
Clear you
I
happy
love
with somebody
Rokai
else.
also.
Smoking weed, you blow my high, but this what I was dealt. What was me and wow, and you ain't work, so what I felt.
Didn't matter.
Nah, this is really good. I like this a lot.
Offering me part of my heart back to me. Pardon, but we ain't gotta talk. All of
High
my
Pitch is
thoughts
definitely
coming
fire. I'm a
clean.
big fan of
myself
that
for the
song,
green.
to be honest.
Stopping my wealth, not for me. The pain coming free, but the healing ain't cheap. Focused on something
It's
greater.
called One Call Away. I'm going to save this in the songs I found on Twitch playlist.
I ain't been
Which also
right since a
exists.
school kid, and you knew this, but you blew it. I'm thankful that you gone, but how you move
Linda, I
along with all the
appreciate
shit
that.
that
Thank
you
you so
had
much.
done?
Welcome to
How
Twitch.
you sleep at night with your
pretty
downgrade?
fire. I'm gonna take you to
Cause
another
know you
community
pitching
after I
foul
get off
balls
as
and
well.
foul
Stick
plays.
around.
The base is loaded, don't nobody move. I could do this shit all day. I could take this shit a
Nah,
long
this is
way.
tough.
I
I
had
like
a
this a
long
lot.
day. I don't have you blocked yet. You still got my number. You know I'm a call away.
Tell me what you cannot tell a soul.
Definitely some Andre 3 Stack vibes on that.
With the sword out at the door.
Raheem says fire. Tyreek was cracking. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend.
Let me go relieve.
No way is 73 months. Yeah, that's why we do this, bro. That's why we do this, because there is artists like this who do only have 74 monthly listeners, but make fire-ass fucking music. I like how mellow it is, too. It's super chill. I didn't even realize that was another song. That's cool. Everything is really cohesive sound-wise, man. AK30 underscore on Twitter. AK33 underscores on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. I fuck with 3-0, man. You really dialed in that sound. The feeling of everything is really good. Keep going, man. Can't hide for some fresh ears. Do we get to listen to something off Care Package? Ho, 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 ho. I thought that was a switch, not a diff song. I also thought it was a switch, not a different song. But that's actually kind of a good thing. To me, at least, if that next song came on, the odds of me just leaving it because it's a vibe, very high. 2 more singles coming in the next 2 months. That's great. Keep that going. Make sure in the next 3 months as you're releasing that you're stacking up for what comes next, because you're going to want to keep that momentum going. Follow up on what you put out, because it's going to keep that monthly listener count growing, compounding, getting you into more weekly discover, daily discover, that kind of stuff, release radar, all that shit. That is really kind of the bread and butter. So keep going. I got locked out on my other account, but I've been around to AO's default. We're glad to have you here. Got the next year's releases in the pipeline. That's a great place to be at. This is Love Somebody by Matt Gordon. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat, as always. And again, if you do want to guarantee a song gets played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. That will get you bumped into this queue that we're listening to right now first, which is subscribers, okay? Come shop some beats with me. Send some beats in there, man. If you like the music and you're a producer in the chat, send some beats. Make sure you tap in with 3-0. This is Matt Gordon, Love Somebody.
I'm hurting deep.
Back on those real smooth R&B vibes. We're a baby. If you like Tova Makes Music, you might like this one as well. Oh, come buy my beats. Go buy his beats. Linda Starr says, oh, yes. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I'm like a drunk, you're my liquor. Gave you all my heart. Remember?
And just in case you were wondering what amp I got, baby, this was the one. The Black Star Fly Limited. It's great for the size. So it says, who is this man? It's Matt Gordon. Singing is beautiful, says Ryzen. It's pretty solid. It's like literally this big. But the sound is really good. Especially for practice, not for performance. But 3-0 says, phew, we're babies, is fire. We've really been enjoying. And again, 49 monthly listeners. You guys got to get in here and support. That's the point of this stream. So if you're rocking with this Dude with Mohawk on Instagram, Dude with Mohawk on Twitter, very, very good music. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I don't respond, you've lost your rental. Gave you all my heart. Remember?
I despise anyone who says R&B is dead, because it's clearly not. If you think R&B is dead, you're just not looking hard enough. Toby says this beat is laced. That's a fact.
Love somebody.
Perfect for rainy days like today.
Love somebody.
Vibes. At Duble Mohawk on Twitter and on Instagram. That's an immediate follow from me. Oh, next up, we got our first music video of the night. So let's go into music video mode. And we're going to start this again. Raheem F says, yes, it's raining in Brooklyn right now. It is raining hard in Brooklyn right now. All right, you guys are in for a treat. Music video mode. This is Rahul, who I am a huge fan of. Shout out to Adam Matar, who's here in the chat. I'm just going to play this called Work for a Smile. Let me know what you think in the chat. You guys are going to like this one.
I have not one reason not to show love. Life ain't so easy for some of us. I know for facts it take work.
R&B started to die in the early 2000s. What are you talking about?
To keep one up. Benefits and stress, please keep me in check.
I can't agree with that at all.
Some friends around. It's nothing I regret. I should have watched me step. Pressure from pressure, I miss that ground. Smoking squares to keep less around.
Lib says, I'm with it already. Campbell Music says, I want to listen to this one in the car by myself at 10 p.m. in the rain. Tone is crazy, though. Visuals are perfect, too. It's exactly what it needs to be.
Homies in the West, bless they work in tech. Homies in the South, gotta keep tech top.
Great line. That's a bar. This dude's been getting so much love on TikTok lately. He's fuego. He's fire. He deserves all the love. Love boy Drew says, yeah, what up?
I have not one reason not to show love. Life ain't so easy for some of us. I know for facts it take work for a smile. Impressive, it's a flex just to keep one up. Please keep me in check.
It is a flex to keep a smile up. That's a fact. That is a fact. A difficult fact.
Drizzy outside. A Lil Wayne.
Is that a young Rahul?
You might want to bring an umbrella.
Is this a young Rahul?
Home.
At the Target?
We're going home, guys. Let's go.
Oh. Beautiful. Honestly. I'm such a big Rahul fan. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this forever. I think he's just one of the most talented artists that's out right now. Like, truthfully, like all around. Like, we're not just talking music, like visuals, everything, just extremely talented. If you do want to follow, make sure you go at Rahul Ed on Instagram. Nas his homie. Still beautiful. Okay, we got to talk about this really quickly before we move on. Tyreek says, honestly, so dope. Fresh Finds is something. Yeah, he was on Fresh Finds also. Where did that guitar come from? I've had it. It's just not been in this room. And I finally got a tiny amp. So I've just been sitting at my desk playing guitar all day. That's what it seemed like to me. All the subject matter became really samey. Maybe because that's all I hoped it was mainstream stuff. But then in the early 2010s, you had Weeknd come in with a completely different perspective, the stark opposite to the Loverboy narrative that seemed to be in every R&B of the song at the time, and instead painting the picture of a very troubled and complex man. That's with R&B, by the way. That song was sick. Is it the one I think it is? It's a Telecaster. No, it's a Squire Strat. It's not like a fucking. It's not the Tom DeLonge Fender. No, it is a Strat though. But it's the Squire, the cheap version, because I just didn't want to spend I don't have like $1,000. I'm not that good at a guitar yet. Yes, there is a way to skip the line, kind of. So you can get bumped up the queue. If you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up the queue. Right now, we're going through subscribers first, and that does guarantee that the songs will get played today on stream. Right now, we have a queue left of 6 or 7 subscribers. So at any point, if you subscribe or gift a sub, that does get you bumped up to the bottom of this queue. And then if you don't want to subscribe or gift a sub, in the last 15 minutes, I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. So if you don't want to spend money, that's fine. Just stick around, hang out with us, and then maybe we can bump you up for free. Okay? This is Wonder by Tova. We got some more R&B vibes. It's been real chill for the last couple songs. So let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs as well. And if you wanted to follow Rahul, it's at Rahul Ed on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere else, okay?
Watching in wonder as the clouds seem to hang from the sky. Can't help but
and the EP just came out. It's called Care Package.
Why is the firmament blue?
There you go. If you want to subscribe,
How close to heaven can you get to
that should tell you how.
Do you have to come down? I can't help but wonder. I can't help.
Those background vocals are still butter, bro. This is off of Tova's new project, Care Package, which you can check out on all streaming platforms. It came out on September 19th, which is today. Congrats on release. Really? Reminds me of Davido weirdly, without the Afrobeats elements and delivery. Tone reminds me of him. That's fine.
Is this something that must last?
Manning, hey, your default. Thank you for the follow. What's cracking? Welcome to K-Von's house.
I feel like there's so much more out there for me to explore, and I can't help.
Tova makes music on Twitter. Tova makes music on Instagram as well.
I can't help but wonder. You know that I wonder.
Yes, Tova is in the chat. I believe.
You know that I wonder.
This is maybe because I've listened to this song so many times now. Part of me feels this is like a couple BPMs slower than it should be. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. But maybe like 2 to 5 BPMs faster, it would have a little bit more of a bounce. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've listened to this a lot. Link Coat says, yo, what's up? Right, Shane? Just like a couple BPMs quicker and it would have a little bit more of a driving beat behind it. But I still really love all the melodic choices. I love the writing on it. I love the background vocals on it. Downside of me listening to the same song a bunch of times on stream is that I'm going to start to get real picky about it. As opposed to the first time or the second time, where I might just hit different things. This is the first time I felt like maybe a couple BPM increase would have like just given it more of like a head nodability. That's not a real phrase. What would you call that? Bounce? Nah, really beautiful regardless. Some more vocal layers. The vocal layers are there. I wish they were a little bit more present in the mix. Tova Makes Music on Instagram and on Twitter if you're rocking with that one. Still really dope, though. Definitely appreciate you sending it in, and congrats again on release day. That is a very exciting time. Tyreek says, bro, this is beautiful. This is one of those tracks you get lost in. Easily could get lost in that one for sure. Directed by Anguish by 98. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat. We want to know what you think of these songs. The artists want to know what you think of the songs.
I've known him for years because I'm Anguish.
Yeah.
Oh, unfinished song, Should I Finish? Yes. Head notable indeed.
Real quick. Yeah. Brown skin shorty, you just look too good to be window shopping.
Yo, I love this already.
Can I make you mine? Yeah. Can I make you mine?
Definitely finish this shit, bro. HA.AN_LaFons on Instagram. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow.
I hope you get a visa. Hope you get a visa. Yeah, cause girl, I'm trying to take you back to New York. Fuck you on the rooftop. So a nigga bitch can see you. Everything that she not. Give you time and energy. Yeah, I've been vibing off your synergy. You told me that I should pray for all my enemies, but fuck them niggas.
Again, Chance vibes low key in the voice, says Tyreek Music.
Yeah. Like, how you talking shit but never take a risk? I hope I see 20 million before 26. Sexy pushing 30, pussy good, I did it dirty. Let me push the bins. Crown for a nigga, when you got a man, I don't understand it.
This is Smooth Coda Vibes as a Rondé Kari. Fire. Definitely finish that, bro. Rob Moody says he loves the tone of it as well. Highly recommend you finish that. Truthfully. It's really a vibe. Even if you get like a feature on it, like you should finish that one. It definitely would. Like I feel like people would enjoy it. HA.AN_LaFons on Instagram if you're rocking with that was 98. Directed by Anguish. Trevion up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. And again, if you do want to guarantee a song gets played or you want to get bumped up in the queue at any point, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, and that will get you pushed up in the queue. Right now we have a subscriber queue of like, 4 or 5 more songs, I believe. So get in there.
Yeah, I won't kiss and tell. You're the dime that I threw inside of wishing well. No new message for my.
All right, let us know what you think in the chat.
I've been tripping over
this one's called Wishing Well by Trevion. Fuck with the video, actually. Toby, thank you so much. Green sweater vest, right?
I'ma give you all of me. For me, girl, I want you fall for me. For me, I'ma give you all. Nice guys finish last. No, I said
Rob Moody, thank you so much. Let's get you bumped up in the queue.
Haven't really did the math. Thought you looking for somebody. I always forget to ask. All I hear are men are trash. While I'm on the subject, tell me, am I what you want? Am I what
I like the tone of this.
Will you stay or leave? Will I wait
on the vocal delivery?
I will wait for you, but would you wait for me?
And the videos is good. I like the message bubbles in the videos too. It's definitely engaging. And it's a good way of putting the lyrics on screen too. Tiny Fly is gonna die, I swear to God.
Find out right now. Yeah, I won't kiss and tell.
Lead does sound dope. I like this. Blazing Bitches said I dig this.
message for my exes, I just wish them hell. I've been tripping over.
What was that? That's funny. This is exactly what you needed from the music video. Nothing more, nothing less. We've all been here.
I'ma give you all.
Oh, switch up. Agreed, a good visual can really elevate a song. I would agree. Angst High Music, thank you. Oh, yeah, great job overall on this. The color grading is kind of like monotone, but I feel like it fits the vibe of the song as well, which is kind of like cool. I don't know if you meant for it to do that, but it definitely does. If you were rocking with that, here, let's pull up the socials. Which this beat had a vocal sample, but the pitch backgrounds do justice. That's also fair. Goddamn, man, that switch up. The switch up was really good. The sub is good. So now you get ad-free viewing. You get all the emotes that everybody has as well. So feel free to have some fun with the emotes. If you have not used them yet, Love Culture, don't apologize. It's nice to see you. Regardless of when y'all come in, it's nice to see y'all. Here are the emotes in the chat. Have fun with those. Trevion281 on Instagram if you were rocking with that last song. And on Twitter, oh, that's Snapchat. I'm old. There is no Twitter. So Trevion281 on Instagram. Make sure you follow. Next up, we got Alan Warhol. Alan Warhol. Fuck. I love when they do a chop and screwed switch up as well at the end of them. It's always a nice little touch. Alan Warhol, Bad Ting up next. Put this in advance. No Social's been telling him to get it up, but he ain't do it yet. Okay, well, I'm glad that you've already beat us to the punch. Now let's all do it. No Socials in the chat. Ah.
Tryna pull up in that man that Chevy. Old thing play smooth like some coach like batting. Little shawty look like Lisa Bonet.
Oh, this is a vibe already, bro.
I don't play no games about what y'all say. So finna start my verse, I'm finna rip the shit. I had
truthfully a vibe.
She was playing too much childish shit. Yeah, I'm younger, but I feel it older. That's just how I feel.
I hate we gotta hit you with the No Socials because the music is hard.
If it's not fulfilling, but honestly, I like that money. I have a crush. Right now, I'm at Piley's. I'm finna have some salmon for some lunch. I like Hellcat, so she wanna burst sage up in the house. I got headphones on, so I don't know what they talking about. Chauffeur in the whip, bitch. I get eating her.
Oh, hey. Reminds me of White Rose Moxie lip. White Rose Moxie, Jesus. Tova says bars. There's Alan Warhol on Instagram if you're fucking with this one. I just hit him with a follow. I'm enjoying this.
I don't play no games about what y'all say.
If you want to guarantee it gets played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, and that will get you bumped up the queue. That guarantees those songs will get played today on stream without a doubt. Otherwise, if you don't want to subscribe, stick around to the last 15 minutes, and I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. So you can either hang out with us, or you can spend a little bread. It's up to you. If you're not busy, hang out. Delivery gives me a snot vibe. I like that too. Congrats on working with him. It's pretty fire, bro. I like this. Forever 8, you did. What is your artist name? Let me know in the chat, and I'll make sure we get you as well. Sorry about that. I missed it. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, Mac? Okay. Thank you, bro. Shit got me moving. Where is that Mac Infinity submission? Can you tell me if you see it? There it is. I got it. This beat brings me back to 2018 so much. What a time. Yeah. If you want to submit your songs, hit submit. Ah. Sorry. Hit command submit at any point, and that'll give you the form. There's a tiny fly in here that has to die. Alan Warhol on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. I liked it a lot. I definitely got in there. Oh, let me save this in the songs on Twitch. The songs on Twitch playlist too. No, thank you, Mac Infinity. I very much appreciate you guys being here, sharing your music with me, and supporting the stream as well. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it. The Highway Story up next As always, let us know what you think in the chat. If you have constructive feedback, let us know. Be kind. Follow the artist if you fuck with what you hear. I'll be pulling up the socials as we go. Yes. Fuckboy, the highway story. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like the title already.
True love's what you make of it.
Beats hitting, I agree. Love the way you deliver these vocals too.
So I'm guessing this is how it is.
Oh.
True love's what you make of it. But I've been feeling like
I don't know how I feel about this sub, but let me give it a second and see.
So I'm guessing this is how it is. My whole world revolves around me. You can tell me that I'm jaded. My head's still
Okay, there's a lot that I like about this. There are some words that are a little offbeat that I wish were just a little bit more on, personally. But I really love the inspiration behind this. I love the melody choices. The sub, I don't know if I love, but the Hialeah does make it better for the sub, I agree.
I still want you left me here alone.
It's just that one.
I don't need you. I still miss you. Left me here alone.
It needed to go down one more. Yeah, I like the idea a lot, but
True love's what you make of it.
it is, I think that last sub note, the sub line needs to go down instead of back up.
Say now that you're sick of me. So I'm guessing that's how it is. True love's what you make of it.
I really like the idea though. This is Brandon says this is a cool part. Love Culture City 1, let me sub. Keep trying, bro. It will eventually. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly, the tech shit about Twitch I can never really fix. But Bryson says fire track. I like this overall. It's just little things, little things. The tuning of the sub is one thing for me. Toby's trying to get a feature out you though. NX High, let me know what your artist name is, and we'll make sure we get you bumped up in the queue as well. Thank you. Sorry. No, I really like a lot of it. One, the timing of certain words, just make sure it's on time. I think it's really important when it's such a guitar driven track too, because it is so rhythmic. And then the sub tuning, it's really the last note of whatever your sub loop is. Instead of it going back up to that first note you start on, I think it needs to go down, maybe like a half step, or maybe a full step. Just, it's so close. Whatever the next note in the scale is down from where you're at, I think it needs that one. The Highway Story on Instagram, make sure you go follow if you're rocking with it though. Honestly, I've been following for a while because I really enjoy the direction as an artist he's going in, and I think that's really important. So, there you go. Go follow if you're rocking with it. If you're rocking with it. NX High, let me know your artist name in the chat. This is Hollowhead Beats featuring Michael White. Won't do. We're going into video mode for this. Well, this is a vibey ass beat already, bro. NG?
That's what I won't do. I'll take that up with myself. I made a dumb move. Stupidity.
All right, let us know what you think in the chat.
Certain shit that stick with me. We was always big in my heart. This not a city thing. The foundation happy. Everybody living silent. Had to cut lots of you off before you hit it. College still alone in it. They don't hear it. I'll do
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people in this community who will really fuck with this.
Maybe it make me
so let us know what you think in the chat.
Crash. Can we keep it together? Dark blue leather.
If you guys are rocking with the J-Max of the world and Dre Waves of the world, I felt like you'd like this too.
But still keep moving on. If a nigga should give it up, can't be losing when that money came. I still stayed in touch. Saw how you was buying this rock and why I ain't gave a fuck. Lost it all. I was just with you just sit there and judge. And if that's not enough, glad I believed in myself and I ain't even budge.
This is actually pretty solid.
It was practice, maybe one day sit and laugh about it. Text still coming up.
If anything, I wish the vocal was maybe a little bit more present in the overall mix, but it's close. It's like a nudge higher.
Just wait, no one wanna help me out. Thinking down
There's just times where the beat overpowers it just a tiny bit. Hollywood rapper is Michael White.
It's written all over my face. Ain't no one to blame but me.
Solid. I really am not mad about that at all. If I had to be really picky about it, I would just say the mix on the vocal could be a little bit more present, but overall, it's pretty fucking solid. And the beat, which was produced by H-Head, that way, Hollowhead. You can follow him at Produced by H-Head. And if you're in Chicago or in Raleigh, North Carolina, you might catch him in either of those places. So make sure you tap in, especially if you're looking for beats. Especially if you're looking for beats in that space. That was great. I really enjoyed that a lot. Great job. Terencio up next. Some are calling him the DJ Khaled of New York right now. Shout out to Terencio. This one's called What's Poppin'. And this came off of his first project. Was this first project as an A&R, or would you say as like a... how would you pitch this? This one's called What's Poppin'. Terencio, 90 Wise, and Stone Harden. Hey, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for sharing with us. We all really appreciate it. And keep going. You need gains in the chat. Thank you for the sub, my dude. Let's get you bumped up in that queue.
Thank you, Terencio.
Bounce. Bounce.
Yeah, got a 40, this cougar be keeping me company. Fortune 500. Yeah. Got a summit, the summits by summer. Call the tundra to come when you slumber.
Residing elsewhere, thanks for the sub. Let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. I'll fuck with this, bro. Very aggressive. I like it. You did. Have you got that song in yet? Let me know. I love how diverse the community is. It is. 90 Wise Def's a beast, bro. Definitely some grit.
Take apart the components, erase all the moments, MIB flash like photos, is it done now? You don't know. Dislocated was popping, yeah. Dislocation is popping, yeah. Smoking Mary like popping, yeah. Overrated, popping, popping, rocking. In the metaverse is hooked.
Fuck, I'm about to rob somebody right now. Hard as fuck. Everybody agrees. This one's tough.
Dislocation is popping, yeah. Smoking Mary like popping, yeah. Overrated, popping, rocking. In the metaverse is hooked.
Yeah, honestly, this is tough, man. This makes me want to defraud myself to 3-0.
Been on your block with the 90, big 30 on me, face covered by shiesty, and you know that bitch sit beside me, 3 clips in a V, nigga, that's 90, nigga loaded, yeah, nigga, we gon' slime face first.
Guys, this is great. You guys really you killed it. Makes me want to put a brick through my own window. Don't do that. It's expensive. You did. Let me know when that song is in, my dude. Makes me want to scream, bro. Dislocated was bopping. I'm gonna save this one and share it on Twitch. Wild. Wild energy, bro. You can catch this on the Hood Grammys album by Terencio.
Anybody need to be reminded.
This is the first song.
Dislocated was popping, yeah. Dislocation is popping, yeah.
Feels like a contemporary take on the X/Ski collab days. Definitely would go off live.
Dr. Dre, but they walk iconic. Back pain from hitting that line. Niggas lost, trying to study my vomit. Dislocated was popping, yeah. Dislocation is popping, yeah. Smoking Mary like popping, yeah. Overrated, popping, rocking. In the metaverse is hooked. Dr. Dre, Fetty Wap iconic. Back pain.
Dr. Dre, Fetty Wap iconic. I like that.
Line of symmetry. You niggas nice, I am.
Hey, if you rock with that, make sure you go follow my guy, Terencio.
Average like a methamphetamine. Lyrically crushing my enemies in the pieces, making
I need Ferg on the remix as you knew. Terencio, 2 O's on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. This dude is doing shit out here in New York. For real. You might want to tap in. That's all I'll say about that. What's poppin', Terencio? Next up, we got Arande Kare, a songwriter I really enjoy. Out of Nashville, Tennessee. Smoking like Mary like Poppins. Bitch. Ross says, this makes me want to give him my social security number. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. DM it to me privately. And then let me take your identity.
Cobra.
Alright, this is Arande Kare with Knew You Would V2. 300. Who? I know that's definitely the ASAP Fug who's Arande. This is a nice pocket for your voice, my dude. Vocal sounding crisp. Oh. These vocals, my guy. Arande Kare on Instagram. This is our guy, Arande. Bro, Arande Kare. We've been listening to it for a minute. Great writer, super talented. Go follow him. If you are in the chat and you want to get your song bumped up the queue, you can do so by subscribing or gifting a sub. And then I'll get you bumped up. Tyreek, I got you. That's pretty hard, bro. You guys did a good job. I want to hear more of this from you. This is a really, really nice pocket for your voice. Let us know what you think in the chat. I fuck with this one. You guys shoot a crazy video for this in Nashville too. Pretty solid, man. Great job. Thanks, D-Stu. If you want to submit, make sure you hit command submit or command feedback at any point, and then I'll show you where you need to send your music in. Alea Coleman says this song is super cool. I agree. Eunice, it sounds like I'm riding around Nashville. It does actually feel like that. As somebody who has done this in Nashville, it does feel like riding around in Nashville, especially like whipping around on the highway. Fire. D-Stu, thank you for sending it in. If you want to guarantee it gets played, either stick around for the last 15 minutes and get bumped up for free, or if you subscribe or gift a sub, you can get bumped up in the queue right now. It's up to you. Bryson the LMFAO. Is your artist name Bryson? Because if it is, I got you. If not, tell me, and I'll make sure we get the right thing. This is Doors, 7th Mix. P.S. Let us know what you think in the chat by Green Sweater Vest. As always, we want to know what you think about these songs. Yeah, you got to shoot a video on Nashville for sure.
I can tell you were a problem when you came in the door.
Oh, we're not pitched up this time.
Red lips, red dress, calling me your amour. I need a head rest, cause you feel like a chore. We just fight until we fall and then we fuck on the floor. You got your hand around my neck, I think we've been here before. Keep it real, my pretty face just ain't enough anymore. You want it all, I want it less, and that's some shit I abhor. Hit you up and now I'm back in your head, acting like I don't remember.
I like this, bro.
How you acting like you desperate when you leave me on red.
Toby.
Screaming when we were done and now I'm back in your bed.
1 underscore then 2. What up, Alexander? How was your session, bro? Galaxy. I think he got loud enough for me on this. Oh, I love this high-pitched part. Or, well, just you singing higher. I like the feeling of this part. Galaxy, you got a submission first today? I don't see it in the chat. 14 months, bro. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like you singing higher too. Falsetto was a really nice change up. I liked it a lot.
hit you up and now I'm back in your head. Acting like I don't remember all the shit that you said. How you acting like you desperate when you leave me on red. You was screaming.
I would say on these parts though, the timing, just make sure the timing is right. Even if that means you gotta nudge it just a little bit. That would be my real feedback, I think, on the chorus part, is like there's moments where you get a little offbeat. And I think it'll just hit better really on, personally, to me. But I really like the falsetto part as well. I would incorporate that a little bit more because your natural highest singing voice is quite good. No, I like the song. I enjoy the vibe of it. Toby_Toby2_ on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. That was Door's 7th mix. Hey, bro. It's getting there. I like that you've mixed it 7 times. I mean, I don't like that, but I do. I guess I do. I Detains just sent one in. Did you get it? I don't know. I'll check in a second. All right, this is Raw Moody. I missed that short demo. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love Raw Moody.
Fast forward again, doing 100 in a whip. Better pop up at your crib, like. But you lie not to yourself. Shit, I heard it in your voice, so you know I felt the itch on you. Granted, you the one who's at the bottom with me. We pop off on each other.
Resigning else was always yes. I agree. Rob Moody is not disappointed, bro.
Make a wifey out of in this fucked up city. I don't care how you view me, just know I'ma leave.
We talk about knowing pockets, bro. Rob already knows his fucking pocket. Rob Moody _ on Instagram. Go follow him right now. Hey, bro, you gotta let me know when you link up with Chris too. Word Baby says Willis is tough. Miranda says I like this. Hey, bro, you gotta finish this.
You and me getting loud in the crib.
Sliding like Fabio Vieira through Brentford. You know. You know. You done know. What a fucking goal this weekend, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful debut. Beautiful goal. We got the youngest player ever in Premier League history on this weekend, too. And with a 3-0 win. Very smooth. We love that. Make sure you go follow Raw Moody _ on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. Phenomenal. Tova, Losing Friends. This is also from the new EP that just came out. Care Package. Haven't heard this one yet. Oh, yeah. Great header as well. Honestly, same thing from Saliba. Hey, did you link up with him yet? I want to know what happens when you do. You got to tell me what happens. Want to hear on something more foreign, more island or Afrobeat? Oh, Raw Moody. You got anything in that vein for our guy, Unique Gaines? That's fine, Detains. I see you're a subscriber, but I didn't get a notice that you subscribed. I don't know why. Tova, I like this a lot. Tova, I like this one a lot. This one might be my favorite one that I've heard from you so far. Truthfully. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. Amazing. Hey, this is what I was talking about with the slightly higher BPM. It's got such a nice bounce to it. And it really fits with your voice. Your voice is so smooth. So this kind of like driving rhythm inside of the actual production just adds to it, I think. It's really cool. The timing still needs a little work at times. That's the one thing I will say. Galaxy Music says this is hard. Residing says this is smooth. It is. I like this one a lot. Can we get Tova on dance? I would like to hear that on some like pop dance kind of stuff. I think his voice would really kill. This vocal arrangement. Let's go. Good beat selection. The one thing that I want to hear from you, because these background vocal arrangements are so nice, I wish there was more volume on them. Just make them more present. They could really stand out above all the instrumental and still feel really like blended. I just wish there was a little bit more volume on them because they're really good. Yeah, the timing and the BGV dynamics, I think, are the two things that I could hear that would just elevate everything that you make because it's really good, man. especially these vocal arrangements. That's so good. Tova makes music on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're rocking with that one, definitely get in there and follow. I'm like really just like interested to see how you develop from here as well, because honestly, for this to be like kind of relatively early at the beginning of your career, it's really well done. Could also go more Brent Lane and just drop to just bass and background vocals. I agree. Like, I think the strength is in your vocal and the vocal arrangement, bro. Like, I would just lean into that more inside of your music as well, because I think it'll help you stand out a lot. They're really, really strong. Like, you know, I'm a big, big fan of vocal arrangement. It's like one of my favorite parts about music.
I got it. Last year they was fucking up the feedback.
Right.
Now I'm
Mac Infinity with another one. We liked your video last week.
Y'all some hating niggas tryna.
We liked your video a lot last week. Let's see what we think of this one. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Last year they was fucking up the feedback.
Great color grading on the video already.
Damn, where they bees at? Y'all some hating niggas tryna find some cheese rats. Middle finger up like, you can keep that. You can keep that.
Fire, bro.
You can keep that.
You made a fan of me. Truthfully.
Keep that. You can keep that. You can keep that. I was tryna find my way. You ain't seen that. I smell niggas off top like a TP. Man, I'm shit.
Delivery is great. Beat choice is great. Visuals are really good. Great feeling for the video. This is great. Enos says this is a vibe. Alexander says I'm adding this right now.
Put my homies on dime CP3. You not my big homie, nigga. Use a P. But I don't never take it personal.
Confidence with the delivery is fantastic. Edited it as well. Killed it on the video.
Young nigga on his grind and he do it so unconventional. It's like me looking up the fucking dude.
Friday reference is crazy.
Even if you
A
don't
little big one in
understand,
the
you
video.
gotta at least respect it though. Just like my
Video's
story
tough. You
is
did a good
relatable and inspirational. And my talent in the balance
This shot is awesome. I love it.
Cause last year they was fucking up the feedback. Now I'm looking like
Now the vibes here are great, bro.
y'all some hating niggas trying to find some cheese rats.
Let's see if Chiefy Don impresses me enough to get the follow. Mac Infinity already got my follow. I'll pull up the socials for you guys in a second. Nah, you guys killed it. This is great. I like everything about this. Amio says great vibe on this joint. Still waiting on that Nello though. We might get to, we might not. You gotta either subscribe to get it bumped up or gift a sub, or stick around till the last 15 minutes, and then I'll be bumping stuff up for free. So it's up to you. But that is the best way to guarantee you get played on the stream, because we get a lot of submissions. Hook is fire. I like this a lot. The visuals feel so good too. Yeah, he's getting the follow. Great verse, great feature, great energy.
I'm just chilling inside my head when my verses flow. I was always put last and I was just the first to know. Now all these girlies cheer me up, ain't talking vertical.
Hilarious
they
shot.
really
I love
had
that.
my car, thank God it's reversible. I gotta cut them out my life, I'm getting surgical. So don't be screaming.
Yo, this shit feels so good, man, honestly. Sounds like we're in the studio with you. Yeah, the mix is great. Yeah, this is just really well done all around. Like, everything about this feels really fun. It feels like you guys are enjoying what you're doing. Like, you're having fun with it. You're having fun with each other. I love the vibe.
Now it's really all good today, cause last year they was fucking up the feedback. Now I'm looking like, damn, where they bees at? Y'all some hating niggas trying to
Ladies and bitches said I want to get a group to vibe this way too. I'm too much of a loner. Yeah. It's something you can't fake, and that's what I love so much about it. Everything about this feels really, really organic and authentic and true to who these people are. And I like this a lot. I really do. I like this even more than what we watched last week. You got people quoting you on the captions already, bro. Beautiful. Really, really impressive. Great job. If you were rocking with that, Chiefy _Don_35, who I just followed, was the second artist who is on that. And then _Mac Infinity _ is the video editor and the artist, the main artist on that. Very, very great. I don't have anything else to say. I really enjoyed that one. Start to finish, everything about it. Video, sound, mix, beat, raps. It's just good. Felt good. New Life, Old Love by NG. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep shit rocking. Again, if you do want to guarantee a song gets played today, best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. That will get you bumped up the queue. Those songs are the songs we're playing first. We'll try and get in some organics when we can, but if not, stick around to the last 15 minutes, and I will be bumping people up from the chat for free, too. So you have another opportunity to get bumped up in the queue if you stick around and hang out with us. First song I put out in a decade. Congrats. I know how that feels.
We agreed to wait and see. Now you're calling me and saying I never should have left you
This is great. Great job.
Now you got me thinking when I'm drinking I should turn.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
phone.
First one in 10 years.
Well, I got a new life. This isn't all love. Can get on that next flight.
I love that it's just the vocal and the guitar.
Enough. I got a new life. Don't wanna give up. It may not feel right.
Voice is a huge W, I agree.
Time's up, baby. I got to let you go.
Great melodies. Really strong voice.
I got to let you go.
NG Murpeza. I'm probably saying that wrong. But Where Baby says, wow, around his dope. Eunice says, welcome back. Tyreek says, might be my new favorite song, to be honest. Solid.
Deep. Suddenly I'm trembling. I will look at you and I see
beautiful.
Everything
Great job.
I wanted to leave. Wishing it'd be different, but I'm telling you it's not you, it's me. Oh, I got a new life. This isn't all love.
Great build, great vocal arrangement. Next release 10 days instead of 10 years. It's a very fit.
My mind is made up.
Background vocals are perfect.
But I think the time's up, baby.
There is some moments of timing where it could be just a little bit more on. But overall, first release 10 years, you've absolutely fucking nailed it. The timing will come with the comfort in front of the microphone again. The melodies and the actual vocal performance makes it seem like you have not taken a break. And that is really cool. Great vocal performance. That's the big notes. I love it when people hit the big note. I love that. Really great. NG, well done. Congratulations on your first release in 10 years. That is a big and difficult thing to get back to after such a long break, but I think you absolutely ate that. It was really great. Had to be on a show mic, but I'll settle for you, 87. It doesn't even matter. You did a great job. Unia Gaines. Selfish. Let us know what you think in the chat. And NG, great job. Well done yet again. Dude with Mohawk says, voice reminds me of Leah LaBelle.
You know damn well I ain't
no, thank you.
Still taste your perfume.
You followed all the rules. There's absolutely no reason I would not play it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us.
Even if I tried, I just lift you off the ground.
You're near.
I couldn't exactly what you wanted. Wish you tried something different.
This is hard, bro.
Like you let it go and I take control. Can I be selfish for once?
So if you guys are both in New York, you're near NG, you should definitely link up in person. You should definitely make some shit together because I'm sure it'd be fire. Really, if any of you guys are here and you're in New York, link up in person. It's like one of the biggest cities in the world. There is no reason you guys shouldn't be supporting each other here.
one mind. Let's try this tonight. Don't mind. Assignment is to keep you bigger. Be the street.
I fuck with this a lot, man. This is really good.
Take the bad girl that you are. Bring it down like you want. You boss woman, I know that you own this, but I own that. I go mad when I want it so bad. Will you tell baby your head done got so long? I try to point out things when I know this changes. Acknowledgement so strong. Right now I need you to do the same.
Melodies are great on this as well.
And let me dominate, it's my job, yeah. 'Cause there's no other way for me to show love. Can I be selfish for once?
This is great.
Make it about me.
Who is the other artist that's on this song? You know? Oh, nobody's just you? Oh, it's the featuring because of the producer? Whoever produced that one. No, I really like this a lot. I think you guys did a great job together. Really, really great chemistry musically between you and the producer for sure. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. I like this one. Alexander says W. She got a lot of W's in the chat for this one.
Can I be selfish for once? Make it about me for us. Promise there'll be more love when I slide.
Great writing too, by the way.
Can I be selfish for once? Make it about me for us. Promise there'll be more love when I slide. Can I be selfish?
Outro's great. Whole song's really well done. Prices Heat, love the melodies. You told me to sing, so I stayed away and started learning. I mean, you sound great, so I'm gonna say I told you so. I think honestly, bro, like you learned well. Yeah, like it's, to me, that's an amazing pocket for your voice. It sounds great like that. Over that type of production, that style of writing, like it does. It sounds really great. I don't know. Alexander says good perspective too. I agree. The writing is great, man. Flushing through a demo by residing elsewhere. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we're going to keep it rocking. We got a couple more subscribers left, so if you do want to subscribe and get your song bumped up in the queue, you can do so. You'll be song number 4. If not, stick around to the last 15 minutes. In 30 minutes from now, I'll be bumping people up in the chat for free. Let us know what you think in the chat. Right now, I have some issues with timing, and that is one thing that I would suggest working on. Punch in if you got to punch in. Pop stuff, nudge things. There's ways to fix this without having to record dead on every time.
Yeah, I want some change, yeah, I gotta grow. 3 or 4 pennies and I'm on a roll. Yeah,
the other thing I would say is about the vocal mix. It feels a little thin while being very reverb. I love what you're doing here on the production side of things, though. I do feel like there's maybe too much delay on the vocal. It might just be too wet. But I like the idea of what you're going for with that sound. I just feel like it's just a touch too much on it. And again, this is always just going to be my personal opinion, so do with that what you will. But that is just kind of how I feel personally. Nello Lucci, let's get you pulled up. I do really like the ideas here. I think it's just the mix needs a little bit of work. Mixing and retracking stages right now. I would say just make sure the timing is really on. That's one thing to think about and just look for. The timing moments are probably the thing that stand out the most to me. The mix is not too bad. Like, I feel like it's close, but I would just bring the delay down just a tiny bit. Or throw it onto an auxiliary channel so you can control and automate the volume of it so it comes in and out a bit more. But I really do like the vibe that you're creating here. I like the ideas that you have on this song. Even sonically, I like the ideas that you have. I think they just need polishing so that you can get that effect that you're looking for without it feeling maybe a little bit messier than it needs to. Residing Elsewhere on Instagram, if you're rocking with that one, definitely make sure you go follow. I love that you're making your own fucking thing here, too. Vocal Writer is a dope-ass plug for vocal automation, by the way. Definitely agree with that as well. Vocal writers are great and probably important. I'm not an engineer. Let me just preface everything that I say from an audio engineering standpoint with that. I'm not an audio engineer. Everything I know is just from fucking around and doing it and trying to figure it out and watching other people's shit and asking questions. That's it. So just know I am not an audio engineer. But for anybody who is in the chat, if you ever do have feedback, please put it in because that is very helpful for a lot of artists, especially the ones who are mixing stuff for themselves, which is generally going to be a lot of independent emerging artists now because you can. This is Tyreek Balboa. Let us know what you think in the chat. And as always, we have 30 minutes left. We have 30 minutes left before I start bumping people up from the chat for free. So if you want to subscribe or get this sub, now's a good time to do it to get bumped up. There's only 3 more songs in the queue. It would be song number 4. This is Tyreek, and I love this vibe already, bro.
Only 10 years old up in the kitchen.
I have maybe a similar bit of feedback. It's just mixed feedback. The beat, the sub of this beat is knocking real hard, like too hard. And it's overpowering the vocal a little bit. So I just keep that in mind in the mix too. Also, your Instagram is broken. Tyreek offline on Twitter. Vibe is fire. Like, honestly, the flow and everything is fire. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. I like the delivery. I like the flow. I wish the vocal mix was stronger. They don't shine on top of the production as much as they should, which is not how I feel about the vocal. It's just how I feel about the vocal mix specifically. With a better vocal mix, this is actually perfect as is. I don't know why I came in this, sorry.
Financial freedom from my grandson. I thought I hated niggas said something.
Also, one thing that I would love to hear on this one is just a little bit more energy and ad-libs. Because I feel like there's a lot of energy in the beat. There's a lot of great pieces in the voice, like a lot of the delivery is really good, but it is getting lost in the production.
We might fuck around and break some.
So for me, that's the one thing. Like honestly, if this vocal could stand out more in the mix overall, I feel like it would stand out naturally with the way that it's done. Like I'm actually really a fan of everything that you did on this. But to me, that vocal mix could be stronger in a way that would make the vocal stand out more and be the star of the show. We say this a lot on the stream. Yeah, a little bit, clean a little bit of that mud out, add a little bit more air, make it the star of the show. Because it should be. Especially as a vocalist, that is the thing that you want to make sure that you're getting to, is making sure that your vocal is the star of the show. Because at the end of the day, you want people to remember your vocal, not necessarily just the beat. You feel me? It's dope, though. Honestly, like, you're a good rapper. Like, first hurdle, you're a good rapper. The raps are good. The delivery is good. Your voice actually sounds good. Now it's just that mix and making sure that vocal shines above everything else. As soon as it does, I think you'll be great. No Rest for the Wicked by Bryson. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep this shit moving. And maybe we'll get to some organic submissions today. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
16, put the beat in a hearse. One take, 30 seconds, I don't need to rehearse. Chasing this bag like some C's on the purse. I'ma need 10 racks for a future reverse. Keep it pushing forward, I can think of reverse.
So one thing to work on immediately for me, delivery. This takes practice, it takes time. Some artists never figure out what their delivery should sound like. I feel like you're trying to do too much with your voice. Try and lean into your natural voice more.
I don't need your permission.
And
I can see it clearly, all part of the vision. Marvelous MC, wind up doing it different. No rest, no rest. No rest, no rest. No rest, no rest. No rest for the wicked. No rest, no rest.
See, I've been this artist who's done this with my voice in songs, thinking that that's what I need to do. And I look back on it and think about it, and I wish that I had just leaned into what my voice naturally sounds like a bit more, because it would have just felt and been more effortless when recording.
This is the beginning, I ain't even going in. I'm just barely getting started, I can't even see the end. How far will I go? Won't stop till I win.
I'm not mad at the writing, but the delivery does need some work.
Music was the only thing that cared.
And I think that just comes with practice.
Like I'm on track going in the right direction. I make it look easy when I'm playing this game.
Yeah, Eunice says, I'd like to hear you memorize your entire song and try to deliver a little more naturally. I think we can just notice when it doesn't feel as natural or as easy coming out. And I do think a part of that is like, I get microphone fright, bro. Like if you put me in front of a mic and you ask me to record shit, I can't fucking do it anymore. I tense up and I get all nervous. But then someone told me something, they're just like, yo, just like lean into what your voice sounds like. And I'll be honest, as soon as I started doing that, it felt way easier to record. It felt less forced when I was like doing stuff with my voice. Like your voice is an instrument, right? So like if you are pushing your voice in a weird way, we can kind of hear that. In the same way where like if you're playing strings and you're just mashing the fucking strings down, like we can tell. So I think it's just practicing and really figuring out what your voice sounds like in the best way, and then building off of that. But I do think it is like leaning into what your natural voice is. You know, play an old song for us? I hate my old music, but if you really want to hear it, to prove a point, I guess. It is just getting over your own voice being played back to you. It's hard to get over that initial hurdle. I would 100% agree with Blazing Bitches. I haven't gotten past that hurdle, and that's the reason I can't release music as a vocalist anymore. But I think that for me, honestly, like that's my biggest bit of feedback for you, Bryson, is just figure out where your voice sounds best. That's it. Like, I don't know if you found that yet, but that's just something that comes with time and with practice and thinking about, all right, how does my voice naturally sound? That's it. Bring the Brit. Oh, man, I don't want to. You know, this is every artist I write for. I tell them memorize and close your eyes so you don't look for what you sound like, but instead you listen for what you sound like. That's an amazing way of putting it. I love that. Learning so much for the feedback. I hope so. Bryson RVA on Twitter, if you were rocking with that one. Make sure you go follow if you want to keep up with his journey. I also sing. Make sure you send in some singing stuff too. I want to hear it too. Because rap is like a hard thing. I think it's difficult in general, but I think a lot of artists can sing naturally, and then when they try and rap, it feels too forced. But it's just kind of the same. Clip says, please, you really want to hear that shit? This is Orange, produced by Galaxy S. Let us know what you think in the chat. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it also helps to take one ear off the headphone to hear yourself in the room. I agree with that too. His socials were... I'll pull them up again. Hey, tell my miss, I'm gonna go get it. Run my heels and... I don't need no citizenship. My citizenship. Ride around on my dinner. Doing the magic, boiling magician. Running this. Running some of my petition. I'm in this bitch. Bryson RVA on Twitter. You the pocket? That's what I'm saying though. It's like learning how to lean into my voice. I didn't used to rap like this. Or you're trying to force it out. Man, I need to force it out. I don't need more than out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and there's a difference between that. Yeah. And the, right on my bitch, and I tell him I get it. Right on my sister, I'm gonna end it. Right on my, no, I'm gonna end it. I'm at the end. Fucking the phone, I'm in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Tight vocal cord sound versus leaning into it, going from diaphragm. If we were singing, we say use your diaphragm, right? You that's the only way to describe it. It is about tensing or relaxing. And when you can relax and let it out, it does feel so much more natural. Yeah. I like this beat a lot. This is some study rap music. Who is Galaxy on Instagram? I'm really a fan. The production is fire. You should definitely tap in. I also need to take my own advice, if I'm being honest. Like, that's why I have such a hard time with recording myself now. As I get in front of the mic and I tense up. I think that is something that happens to a lot of vocalists. It's easy to tense up when you get in front of the mic versus just really like relaxing and sitting into your voice. But I really do feel as though once I started to lean back into it, I not only loved the sound that I heard more, but I felt it more. Yeah, you can definitely send an MP3. I would sing over this too. This would be fire. Anyway, I can submit an MP3. Yes, it has to just be on like Google Docs or SoundCloud or like Dropbox or something like that. You can still send those links in. I'll still be able to open them. I'll be the only one who can open the link. So do how you will. Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna wait when I went too fast. My car. That's the shoulder and crash my car. Fuck my guitar. Fuck my guitar. If you send beats, I'm always gonna fuck around on them, even though I'm not a good rapper. So we used to have it back in the day. We used to have it. I love the cover art too. It's really nice. The colors are great. The text is great. It's perfectly done. You guys are gonna just gas me up for no reason at all. Don't do that. Who is Galaxy on Instagram if you're rocking with that one? Next up, we got Nello Lucci, finally. Not Italian. So we're gonna find out. Brooklyn, New York hip-hop artist Nello Lucci. Bed-Stuy Fly. I know that building. I feel like I know that building too, but I don't know. It's all about having fun. That's half the battle. If you are having fun, it's fire. I agree. I think like when we can hear you having fun on the track, those are usually the ones where I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking awesome. And that doesn't mean that you have to be like happy and fun, but it just means like we have to know that you're enjoying the thing that you're doing and that it's not forced and no one's holding you at ransom in front of a microphone being like, rap for me. Nello Lucci, Bed-Stuy Fly.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm excited for this. No idea what to expect at all. This one is new. Bryson, you gonna sing me something?
Cody.
I do like hearing stuff in different spaces from different orders. So this was kind of crazy already. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Shit getting weird at the same time.
Oh my God, yeah, I fuck with this.
Hot in the winter, summer, put on a sweater.
Adding this to the first mix tracks for the next update.
Put on a leather, but it's gotta be vegan. I don't beef with the extra.
Oh.
Natural born flexor. Gotta be us, you better watch out for the tether.
Yeah. Nello Lucci on Instagram.
Yeah, Snelly with the feathers. Ran with bad boys, comb through them like the Bethers. Yeah, I'm on this beat like mustard, better catch up. And yeah, I've got the sauce, it's like ketchup.
Alexander got chills.
Dope shit, Nello Lucci hit like Dow.
Yeah.
I don't force shit, see I move like powder. This the type of hot that's gonna move you for hours. It's that spiritual lift, see the weak gon' cower. Rain on the game when I drop April showers. Said I rain on this game, I'm the queen in the tower.
Niggas can't fuck with your girl, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yo, she is going crazy. These bars are nice. This delivery is fantastic. Yeah. That's the Funk Flex bomb for you today, C's.
Came back for mines and I mapped out it all.
This shit's fucking tough.
I'm back from the fall. Shine like the summer.
This is tough as fuck.
I speak through it all. Ancestors call.
I don't usually, like, honestly, it's rare, like, these songs really gotta stand out and catch my ear, because I just get a little bit bored of this vibe, but it stands out.
Back on the call, had to figure it out.
Damn, and these fucking visuals look hard, too. This kid just getting retweeted just does.
They left me out for dry when I was in the drought, and they was out for clout. No, I couldn't
Zara says this is a
had
sick
to see what it's about. Seen them
delivery is crazy. This is what we're talking about with the delivery, though. You feel that confidence, you feel that grit. It's undeniable. His voice is the instruments. You gotta make us feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just do it like this. See, I do it like this. That's the show. That's the show. See, the money gon' grow.
It feels effortless. You know what I mean? And I think that just comes from practice again. It's just practice doing it a lot. He's rapping in front of the mirror. I'm literally practicing, like, what does my voice sound like? Learning your instrument. That's all it is. This shit was hard. Nello Lucci might have just made a fan out of me, and that's a fact. I don't know if a team is still here in the chat, but wow. You guys got something there. That shit is hard. I want to hear more. I need to hear more. Alexander says facts. Soraya says facts. It's going to be a hard follow-up, says Blazing Bitches. We got Alexander up next. This one's called All I Need. Yeah, I'm you are not lying. Tough. It's definitely going in the drafts for fresh picks. Oh, so this is a more finished version. All right, let's go.
I need you next to me.
You love's my honesty. Yeah, I fuck with this one too, bro. Nah, you good, Beats Wiz. This is the best way. I do this Mondays and Fridays, though, so if you can't do it tonight, come back on Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Sounds great, dude. If you're a guy that takes big shits, and I respect that. Thanks, Cold Nighter. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Hey, man, this sounds great. Alexander. Next to me, 'cause no love's my ecstasy. That sounds great, bro. K. Alexandru. K. Alexandru. Maybe some like hype ad-libs that aren't necessarily melodic. You know what I'm saying? Just like an extra random shit. Because the energy's really there in the song overall. Like more of this shit. Cause the energy is there, bro. Yeah, he did it right. He did it. But more of that, I wouldn't be mad at in this song. It's the type of song, you know what I mean?
It's all I need. It's all I need. I need you next to me. 'Cause your love's like ecstasy. Pump the intensity.
Oh my god, bro. Bryce said this is fire. I thought it was gonna sound like Yeet, but it goes way harder in my opinion. That is fire. It's not out yet. It comes out soon. He's finishing it. It's fire. You went in, bro. I honestly have no feedback for you. You're already killing it. Yeah, just fucking add them if you want to. You don't have to, though. This shit sounds pretty good. I don't know that it needs anything else. But if I was going to add anything else, it would just be more hype ad-libs to really keep that energy going. Specifically through the verses. I don't know if you need it in the hook. But in the verses, yeah. No Strings Attached by Bryson. So now we get to hear Bryson sing. So everybody listen, let us know what you think. Maybe this feels different.
She says,
oh.
She's done.
Don't fuck around. Don't do me like this, bro. K. Alexandru, if you were rocking with the last one. Hey, bro. More of this.
Why we gotta put a label on us? Don't you know that this could be a good thing? Baby, this ain't gotta be about trust. Come on, let me show you what you're missing.
This is great.
Baby, let me show you what you're missing.
Don't fuck around with us like this, bro. More of this.
No strings attached.
The ideas are fantastic. The cadence is great. The delivery is great. Look at this reaction in the chat right now. You tell me this is not the reaction you're going for from your music. Is everybody in here is like, yo, more of this.
No strings attached.
And even in your, I would say, even if you want to make some rap shit, sing your rap shit too. You don't sound like anybody. The falsetto is perfect. I agree with you, Nia. engaging. It's unique. The melodies are fantastic. The delivery is great. Lyrically, it makes sense. It's good. I think this fits you. This, to me, is exactly where your voice needs to be. Not necessarily on songs that are like this every time, but do this with any lyrics that you write. Like, sing them out. Even if it is more of a rap song, sing them out. I just think it'll serve you best, yeah. This is fire, dude. And the production's great, too. I don't know. If it's me, if it's me, I'm telling you to do more of this, personally. It's great. Look. That got the follow for me, without a doubt. Bryson.rva on Instagram. That's all I have to, like, I'm not here to just gas you up. This shit is fire. This sounds great. I didn't dislike the other song. I thought I just needed work on the rap delivery specifically. But this, I have zero feedback on. I think it's like way more polished. I'm glad you sent this in as well, man. Saving this one. Sharing this one. Bryson.rva on Instagram. Oh, man. All right, we got 10 minutes. You know what? I'm feeling generous. If you're here in the chat, drop your artist names in the chat right now. And we're going to do a little bit of extra from the chat stuff, okay? So let me know if you're here in the chat right now. I appreciate you guys rocking with us and sticking around. If you are here, I'm going to bump some of you up in the chat for free. Because that's what we do. I try to reward you guys for being cool in the chat, and you have been very cool in the chat. I'm going to play this Blaze song while we make this queue, so still let us know what you think in the chat, too. It doesn't mean you can stop telling us what you think of these songs. If you do want to sub or gift a sub at any point, you can still do that, but you don't have to. Okay, let's do this. Fly Away by Blaze. Let us know what you think in the chat. We might not listen to these songs all the way through in an effort to get through as many songs as possible. But if you are here in the chat, drop your artist names in the chat now, and I'll be bumping you guys up for free. Okay? Thank you.
I feel like I'm moving further away from all of my emotional attachments. World looks great to me.
First thing is kind of a similar thing, delivery. I'd definitely say work on delivery a little bit. I see what you're going for, but rhythmically, I think there might have been a better way to do this with the words specifically that you chose when you were writing it. I actually like the melodies that you chose. I just think the rhythm of the actual lyrics could have been a little different, personally. And sorry, it's going to take me a second to catch up with the chat as I like the melodies and the beat too, but the mix on the beat could have been a little bit more balanced. It leans heavily onto that sub, but a lot of the other percussive elements get lost because of that. Dora. Why is there nowhere else in the chat who wants to get this song bumped up for free? Let me know if there is. I would agree. It's not. It just needs work. That's like the first thing that I noticed. Because again, I don't think the melodies. I think the melodic choices are actually pretty solid. It's just that delivery, and then maybe a little bit of the writing too, to be honest. Because I do think that if you can improve your writing, the delivery becomes easier, kind of naturally. Once you start to learn like the more like rhythmic elements of it, if that makes sense. Okay, BBMD on and Jalid. Let me make sure I get these, and then we will go back into this queue. Well, actually, let's keep going. Reaching out, trying. So this was a new style for you as well. That's fair. Agree, a little muddy and rough. I had a hell of time mixing it and trying to get my point across, to be honest. I think I had a vibe, but I missed it. But you know what? And that happens sometimes. But that's what making it music is. Like, you just keep making a bunch of shit. and eventually you find the right pocket for yourself. But it's experimentation. You should be experimenting and trying different things, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that at all. Blaze_music, if you were rocking with that one, make sure you go follow and support. Next up, we got Pearson. This one's called Mr. Awkward Demo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Or keep it rocking. Deanna and Julie. Okay, you guys. Alright, if you are here in the chat, make sure you let me know your artist name and I'll be bumping stuff up. If you're looking for the okay? Being diverse is great.
I've been looking for my smile, my awkward. If you ask me what I'm doing, I don't know.
Oh, we got an English boy in the chat.
If you're looking for the answers, I'm praying for you.
Where in England are you from?
My smile got me miss awkward. I know we ain't spoken in a while, and I left you cooling. Cause I've been giving me the shits, at least I ain't stalling. She tried to take my soul, I said no, I'm fooling. Cause I'm still fooling.
I love your voice, bro.
Haunted, emotional disorder.
This is a good pocket for your voice. From Plymouth? Fire. I'm from Peterborough, England. You know where Peterborough is? That's where I grew up, in Cambridgeshire. You got a little Ed Sheeran about you. But I like this delivery, it's really good. Yeah, no way. Yeah, that's where I grew up. Official Pearson on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Yeah, Cambridgeshire. Got a little Ed Sheeran to the delivery, bro. I'm not mad at it.
If you ask me what I'm doing, I don't know, but I'm going forward. If you're looking for the answers, I'm praying for you. Cause I've been looking for my
melodic choices are great. Vocals give me Brendan Urie vibes. That's a nice little compliment. I hear it too. I think that's a fair shout.
OCD in my mind is beating up my life and making me wait twice. Cause if it ain't perfect, I gotta think right. And
this is really cool, bro. I don't know if I know the hook, and that's maybe one issue with the song, is that the hook needs to be a little stronger, but I really do like quite enjoy the thing that you're going for here overall. Like the sound of it is really cool. Yeah, I fuck with this too.
When he talk, I don't hear no sound, that's why. If you ask me what I'm doing, I don't know, but I'm going forward. If you're looking for the answers, I'm praying for you, cause I've been looking for my smile.
So one thing I would do on this part too is do that additional melody, but keep your original melody underneath and layer them both. Because this changed melody will really stand out above the existing melody, but it will help that hookiness of the song as well. I would just layer those two vocal melodies, especially on this one. On that last chorus. It'll just build into something. It's really cool though. I think you did a really good job. Next up, Say Z, Go Getter, or Says. I'm not sure which one it is. Let's keep it rocking. Very dope, bro. That was cool. Yeah. If you join the Discord too, I'll be putting all of the socials in the chat afterwards, but that was a good vibe. I like that too. Official Pearson on Instagram if you're rocking with that one.
I'm a go-getter, I'm a goal-setter. Show me someone in the 8 who can do it better. I've been driving through my city.
It's really good. Nah, really cool. Well done. Please send in more stuff. We'd love to hear more as well.
I'm a go-getter, I'm a goal-setter. Show me someone in the 8 who
Alright, Says. Not crazy about this flow rhythmically, personally. On the hook, specifically.
This a product of my plan, mixed with my ambition. Went from cooking in the kitchen, flipping steaks and making fries.
Delivery's pretty solid. Caesar_Jimenez 97 on Twitter if you're rocking with this one. Beat choice is hard. I think this is a similar thing that we were talking about a little bit earlier. It's just practicing the delivery and getting that vibe down. And maybe that is memorizing the lyrics and just recording it without reading them. But it feels a little red at times.
trying to get me a bag. I've been wondering why these bitches.
And I do think on a song like this too, you need some ad libs. You need a secondary vocal line to just kind of keep that energy going.
Getting tired of being pushed to the side from the people I've admired. The universe sending signs sets a fire to my chest. I'm needing to decompress. Staying
All right, we're gonna keep going. Next up, we got Czar with Here. We love Czar in here. This is a Kayvan Ellis flip. Yo, I was actually looking at one of your beats you posted on Instagram the other day, and it was phenomenal. So if you don't know Czar in here, make sure you go follow. Czar is a great musician. You're about to hear how great of a musician. So, Pearson, thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here so late too. I appreciate you. Czar_S_ I mean. The other day I tweeted, no gimmicks, just give me art. Czar already comes with the art, first and foremost. Czar, you are a musician's musician for sure. You make games, what? Yeah, crazy, right? Heavenly vocals. An amazing producer also. Yeah, this is a Kayvan Ellis flip. Did he make the beat, or did you sampled the beat? Regardless of whether she produced this one, she does produce, and it's fantastic, so you have to check it out. It's really an easy follow. Czar_S_ on Instagram. Like, wow. Super smooth voice. Vocals are incredible. It's like the most beautiful vocal tone. That's really what it is for me. The tone is just like actual butter. Whew. All right, this one's from X Hollow. Hopefully we feel the vibe too. Thank you so much for sending it in. I feel like I'm on a spaceship. I used the RNG drum loop. I cannot take credit for those. That's fine. Every producer who's in here has used loops at one point or another. That's a fact, including me. This is X Hollow. Frozone. I love the name of this. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we're going to keep it rocking. We got about 20 minutes left. Her Insta was XAR_S_ on Instagram. And if you join the Discord, I'll be putting all the socials in the Discord too. So make sure you join the Discord if you haven't. The timing needs a little bit of work on the main vocal, on the lead. But the background vocals sound really good. So the background vocals sound really beautiful and airy and got a lot of space. For some reason, the lead vocal does not have the same effect on it, like in the mix, the same way that the backgrounds do. That's maybe the thing for me, is the lead vocal needs a little bit better of a mix. But I really like the way that the BGVs are mixed in and blended in. Bryce says, love this too, reminds me of JoJo. It definitely has the same kind of like overall vibe for sure. I wish some of the timing was just a little bit cleaner. That's it. Idea is cool though, I will say. I like the idea overall. Execution just needs a little bit of work. Right, let's keep it rocking. If you do like this one though, make sure you follow as well and support. Shane_VG on Instagram. Shane Akin Bobola. Shout out to you. Nah, I think this is a good pocket for your voice as well. Like this type of music. I just think, some little tweaks on the execution, and it'll help elevate the whole thing. But I like the overall vibe you're going for. It does remind me of Joji as well. Linda Starr, Hideaway. Let us know what you think in the chat. I have no idea what to expect at all here. Linda, let's go. Soul-driven Brooklyn native. Let's fucking go. We love that. The master of this song is really quiet. It does look like a TV show. I like the idea, but I wish the mix was a little bit more robust. It feels really thin. The writing's great. Voice sounds great overall. Linda Starr Music on Instagram. If you're rocking with this, make sure you go follow. Congrats on winning Essence Fest New and Next Artist. No, I feel the same way about the vocal mix. The mix overall is just a little compressed. And that might be Spotify's algorithm, but I do feel like that's the only thing right now for me that kind of detracts from the quality of the song. Because the song itself is really good. Great melodies, great background vocals. I feel like the mix is actually quite good. I think it's just the master is really quiet. Inspired by Miami Vice for the cover art. Cool. Hey. Amazing. Oh, that was a really nice run at the end as well. So I think I liked that song overall. But yeah, for me, it's just the mix. If that mix showcased the way you did your thing on that, the way that I know it did, like you did and it did, it would stand out more. That to me is the biggest thing though, honestly. Like that mix could have been a little bit more highlighting of the quality of a vocal. But keep going. I mean, honestly, it's just something to think about in that masters, make sure that it's loud enough. But otherwise, it was great. Great job. All right, we're gonna keep going. This is Slick Grimes with Cotton Mouth. Slick, did you produce this? This bass sound specifically needs a little bit of work. I wouldn't use this bass sound personally. Gage THH on Instagram if you're rocking with us. So for me, the sounds that I'm not a big fan of, the snare sound, which you could just switch out for another one off Splice and you'd be golden. I would highly recommend Decap's Drums That Knocks kit. The hi-hat, which just sounds a little tinny. One thing that you can try on the hi-hats to give them a little bit more movement is putting a flanger on them. But also, whatever reverb you have on the hi-hat, I would take it off. You don't need it. I like the melodies. Like this bass line is actually pretty cool. I just don't know if the sound does it for me the same way. And I think that's it. I kind of like this bar too. This is pretty cool. I love like a completely different percussive line that uses snares more than just a... And I really like the other guitar sound that you have in there. What I would say is if you are going to use this bass sound, maybe lean into more analog sounding drums versus digital sounding drums. And that might change the vibe of it overall as well. But to me, I think it's the mixture of both which feel a little off. And some of the sounds could be just, honestly, like if you go to Splice and you just dick around, you'll find some sounds that sound like that you don't even have to really do anything. The bass is actually minding my own bass samples, or MIDIing your own bass samples. So I do that as well. I think that the bass mix needs a little work then, if that's the case. Because I don't have a problem with that. I think DIing bass is actually better. Like you get a much better vibe. And I really love the bass line that you've actually picked. I think it's just getting that mix to like be like kind of like beefy and feel like it. Yeah, just keep doing it, bro. That is a great start. Like, I think the best part about that was the actual melodies you were playing. Like, all the instrumentation was great. It just is, the mix needs work to make it really hit the way that you wanted to and get that like really organic feel. Honestly, like if you have the ability to DI bass, you should just live record and DI that bass and run it through an amp and stuff inside of the program.
Shit, me.
I don't know if you're doing that or not.
I'm going rockstar crazy.
This is Rockstar Crazy by Terencio.
And she wanna I get it, I know that she got it, I know that she want me.
Stick around after we get through these songs. We are going to rate somebody. We have like 5 songs left. We might be able to get to everybody today. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. It sounds great, bro. Yeah, dude, keep going. Honest, production is a journey. Like, learning how to produce is a journey.
Yeah, I'm living a rockstar lifestyle. Dressing all black when I pop out.
This is dope, bro.
On a red out of LA, fucking these Hollywood bitches with hype. My time ain't coming, it's right now.
This slaps,
me
says
and Redbone with a nice smile.
Decap Drums the Knot. Volume 9 is my favorite.
She said I'm in love with
you
the
can get that on
streets.
Splice.
When she mad, we go shopping and keep it at ease. No, we ain't ducking no beef. Catch her out black and I'm stomping till blood on my sneaks. I ain't got time, but I make time. I'd rather design and go crazy on beats. She play with herself on FaceTime. Till my new
This is great, man. Saving
leave.
this one as well.
Foreign cars, different breeds overseas. We can eat in Monaco. Same eyes blowing trees on the beach.
Superstar Ra.
Pussy on the pole. Getting faded
And
every
that guy
night.
Maze.
Rockstar till my time to go. Crystal shining flawless. Diamonds know it's me. Throwing up, gifted soul. Rockstar crazy.
Hook is great.
And she wanna I get it, I know that she got it, I know that she want me go crazy. And she tell me to slide, pull up on me in the
And then
ride.
Kima Patra also.
Her name is Dior, I know she need more, she tell me to vibe. And I know that you mine.
Good job.
Right after I fuck, I told you to leave, you know I was disgusting. And I'm breaking her back out in
So did you produce this, or did you like assemble everybody and executive produce it? I'm just curious. Regardless, it still sounds great, and you did a great job. I think I'm Mars, like the planet. Love this part. War Assault. Assembled everybody. I see like the Nick Fury of this shit, bro. Producer's name is Marvy. He's on my team. You guys did a really great job. Everything sounds really good so far. I gotta listen to the rest of this project. This is on Hood Grammys by Terencio. So Terencio as DJ Khaled this project together. And so far, out of 2 songs that I've heard, What's Poppin' and Rockstar Crazy, I like them both. I think I like Rockstar Crazy more. But this is like an easy list. It's an easy listen. I do like a good easy listen every now and then. So I enjoyed how raw and aggressive the last one was. Gritty. But this one to me, I think, is a much easier listen. A little bit more fun.
I'm breaking her back out in public. I go pussy, I'm calling it less. She wanna slide.
Alright. Make sure you tap in with Terencio on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. It's the same as his Twitch username right here, Terencio. 2 R's, 2 O's. Yeah? Yeah.
Her name is Dior, I know she need more, she tell me to vibe.
Hey. Hey. The girl Jay says, thank you, Terencio. I don't know why, but this is fire. I liked it. I liked it. Can't Hide by War Assault up next. Alexander, you have a great week, bro. Be safe. Have a good time out there. We got a couple more minutes left. We're going to try and get through these last 1, 2, 3, 4 songs before we get off, and then we're going to go raid somebody after this. So we might not listen to these last 4 all the way through, but I will be pulling up the socials, so make sure you go follow. Oh, she's my tag. Fire.
It's not fair that I'm waiting for you to run.
Oh.
It's not fair that I'm
Canadian, Nigerian R&B soul
waiting
singer.
for you to leave me. It's not fair that I
Love the melodies on this. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always.
It's not fair that I'm wanting you without pain. You mix the poison up inside, yeah, consumed in your own mind. Yeah.
Kind of get a Snow Legger vibe. Damn the vocals. Okay. Good voice.
And when and you're
sounds
scared
great.
to try. It eats you up inside, yeah. Consumed in your own mind.
War Baby 2 Ys on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow. They would love this in English. War Saw on Twitter. We gotta get you with some producers to make this music. This is a YouTube beat. This is great.
How you gonna learn? You don't try. How you gonna claim that you fail every time? Every time I asked if you gave it a try, you were getting mad, sending tears to your eyes. And if
Saving
you
this one
don't
for later.
make those mistakes, how you gonna?
Again, Wara Saul on Twitter, Wara Baby 2 Ys on Instagram. We're gonna keep it rolling. Adora, Pictures and Legos up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got like 2 more songs left after this, and then we're gonna go raid somebody. So stick around if you want another community where you can send your music in for music review and feedback. Can't guarantee it's gonna be as kind as this one, but we'll take you to another place after this, right?
Cross the rendezvous from Ikeja streets to V Islands too. Pictures in Lagos, I got pictures in.
Oh, Randy.
Pictures in Lagos, I got pictures.
Well, I have to play that song. So, what is the artist name?
Cross the rendezvous from Ikeja streets to V Islands too. Pictures in Lagos, I got pictures in. Yeah, pictures in Lagos.
Yeah, Randy. Let me know the artist name though. That's gonna be the last one that I do before we go raid somebody. Okay. Hula, if you can actually save it, usually I would say subscribe or get this up, but if you can, save it for Friday, so I'll be back on Friday, okay? I'm about to get off. Yeah, probably, bro. Let me know. I'll be around. I'm here for it. I like Detroit style pizza if it's deep dish. This song is fine, by the way. Miss Daora, if you're rocking with this one. D-A-O-R-A on Instagram. Got a nice bounce. Oof. We had to stop. It was too bouncy. Alright, let me play this D-Stew one. I gotta get off in a second because I'm already over. This is D-Stew, Late Night. The only kind. It's not the only kind, because we got Brooklyn style pizza and that's fire too.
Late night, hit my celly, freak bitch won't dick and belly, skirting off in Pirellis, getting extra guap that felly.
Save it for Friday, Shane. Send it in on Friday. I'll make sure I get to it, okay? D-Stew_1, Darren Stewart on Twitter.
Hey, hold on. Let me catch my breath.
That's not the first. I know it.
I'm feeling myself. Race to the cash, I need the stretch.
So this one, delivery needs a little bit of work as well, I would say. To me, that is one of the things that will help on this one. And then the vocal mix just needs to be a little bit louder. It's a bit quiet. I've definitely heard of Juno Glock before, and I fuck with what I have heard. Not crazy about the beat choice on this one either, personally.
Look, bitch, I'm really rich. I came up from nothing, and these hoes all on my dick.
All right, it was Late Night by D-Stew. I'm tired. We're going to play this Juno Glock one. The COVID has still got me. I'm tired. We're going to play this one, and then we're going to go raid somebody. So as we listen to it, stick around. I'm going to take you guys somewhere else where you can send your music and get feedback on it. As Randy Cuss said, this record is from my artist Juno Glock. He's from East Atlanta. Has been featured on Early Rising, The Discovery, Draft, Modern Nation, etc. I hope you enjoy this new record. Oh yeah, back on Friday. Sorry, it's Monday. Long day. Mondays get tired these days, bro. Yo, bitch favorite on Instagram. I already follow. I fuck with Juno Glock. Sign to Project Pat. You are D-Stew? Tell that man to give you some beats. I'd love to hear some Project Pat type shit. To me, that was not my favorite beat, though. I don't know.
Lucky my love is
like a tranquilizer.
This is crazy. This is a wavy ass
With
fucking
you and
song.
me, my touch is mesmerizing. You like a drug, I take a sniff and then you take me higher. That's what she told me, she preached to the choir. I feel the closer you get, harder the fall. It's important to know the moment is precious and time is frozen. And catching the flying lotus of lust, I left us open and fuck. I'm losing focus and hoping that you weren't in a rush. You got my mind in a bunch. I only call you the hunch. I think you noticed that the reason that you want me, I'm blunt. So keep it burning till you don't stop. Please get enough, and it ain't never enough. Just being frank, you be the drink to my cup. I'm spilling over. Posted in
I
the
guess we'll go
V, we on
great
the
Big Duck
green like
Energy. He does a lot of
Villanova.
cool stuff on
Say
his
it's
stream.
not a game, well that's a shame, cause I'm a token. Either way, I'm here to stay. We
And I
caught
like
up
this
in
dude.
the moment, how this frozen. I'm just hoping that you notice that.
So come with us on this raid. I'm gonna take you to another place where you can send in your music and get feedback. But I will tell you, the Big Duck is gonna give you some harsh words if he doesn't like what he hears. So don't expect him to be as nice as we are in here. But it's a great place to send you music. He has a cool community, and he's funny as hell. So we're gonna take it over there in a second. Again, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Come back on Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be doing this again. I do this every Friday, every Monday. Join the Discord if you haven't. 6-man Discord.
Oh hell nah, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Join the
Talking about what we
Discord. Follow me on
could have been and what you
socials.
should have did to
Tap
keep me.
in.
Had me stressing while you
Send
messing
your
with
music.
other
I have a
bitches.
TikTok
Nigga,
video that I
spit in
just put
your
up today.
sweetie. It
I
ain't
want you
nothing
guys
to
to
find
follow
another
these
nigga,
songs,
love
titles, and
another
artist names,
nigga
and
other
listen to all
than
those
you.
songs.
Them bitch
So if
favorite,
you
that ain't
haven't
true. Well,
gotten a
maybe
chance
so. One
to
thing
get
I
your
know
music
is
in front
that
of
you
me, make
scared
sure
of
you tap in on
commitment.
TikTok
Well,
as
fuck
well.
you, Juju.
Drop me a comment with your artist name and song
Unless you
title,
change
and
your
I'll
mind
be
a
listening to
million
as many of
times.
those
I know
as I
you
can.
got some feelings inside of you. Matter of fact, my nigga,
again,
I'm
this one's
proud
called
of you
Love
moving
Bound by
on so
Juno
soon.
Vlog.
You knew some
I'll be
space
sharing
out.
this on
Leave the
TikTok when I get
fucking
to it
room.
as
Fuck
well.
is you talking about? Go sit
Nah,
at your
thank you all
mama
for being
house.
here. I
My
really
titties is
appreciate it. You
broken
guys
out.
don't have to thank me at all. This is like one of the things I have the most fun doing. So thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping grow the community. And just being cool ass fucking people, honestly. Like, couldn't do this without you guys being willing to just actually give good feedback to people and tell them what you think of their songs in a respectful way. So I really appreciate you being here and taking part in the way that you all do. All right, with that being said, we're out. I'm gonna see you guys on
double hockey stick.
I'm gonna see you guys. This is hard too. I like this.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's nice to meet you. I'm shelling myself and needed
want
some
Project
desperate
Pat?
help. I treat everybody like shit. I
Oh, yeah,
cross
dude.
the
Definitely
depths of
get
hell.
featured.
Unrecognizable,
All right, I'm
unauthentic,
out.
no record sales. The drugs I've been
Peace.
tripping off, no
Come on the
control
raid with
over
us.
where I dwell. Home of the uncommitted. We pray, but it's unforgiving. My ego won't let me fail. Ironic, I'm drunk as well. It's funny, I promised myself my soul wasn't up for sale. Slowly but surely, I contradict what I always felt. With drama, nobody, not even mama, could break me away from.
And go stream this song too. This is the Shogun Destiny Part 2. Come on the raid. There's 32 of you in the chat. We gotta take more than 14 over there. Come on. Top of the morning.
Trending topic, cause I hop on these songs and say it when my chest is dried and bold. I feel like Papa Vision spurred the moment. Stand up niggas till I sit on the throne. Shit is cold like winter freeze. I got a new stick, protect my energy. My money's hard, that shit is in the league. I'm really not one to beg with nigga, please. But he not set goals, mind if I said so. Voice my men so
See 15 of you coming on this raid. You got a couple more seconds to join us. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go show Big Duck Energy music while he's got a fucking
Hello. Ball of Ruger, I'm a sharpshooter. Something smelling fishy, play the ball cooler. Got her wet in the whip, she a car puller. Coming number 2, that's an end. So the family matters, I can have my wins low. This ain't nothing new, bitch, I been shows. I don't give a goddamn, I'm him. I'm him.
Alright, we're going. Peace.
H-I-M, I'm him. Yeah, H-I-M, I feel like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joining on my phone.
Fuck y'all!
I
got your shit pulled up on my phone.
Oh,
okay?
oh shit. Oh.
Don't worry, we're covering your
Can I
tables.
be
Hurry,
given,
go,
like,
go.
Can I be given a role, Mo, so I can see the judge?
What, the judges panel?
Yeah,
What role do you need? The homie role?
I don't know. It's fucked up that I didn't already have that.
You do have the homie role. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see it.
Now you want to backtrack, huh?
You already had it. Yo, we got a raid from K-Van. Let's
Raid.
go!
Who was it?
Kayvan, these are the judges right here, dude. These are my homies. We're doing a fucking track battle. You guys can stay for a while because we got a huge event coming on. We got a huge, juicy event that you guys are gonna enjoy, okay? We took producers and vocalists. We paired them up randomly. We gave them 1 weekend to make a song together. And we're gonna be listening to those songs in just a minute here. We got our judges in the building. We got our homies here. And it's gonna be fucking awesome, okay? I love y'all, dude. Thank you, Kayvan, for coming through. DJ Kleptic, thank you for the follow. Let's fucking do this. Bryson, thanks for the follow. If y'all want to kick in, listen to some good music, every other day